Hello everyone, welcome back to my question and answer thing. Well, the last video got like 50 odd comments, so I guess it's time to do another one. Hopefully it won't be as long as the last one. Then again, if you guys enjoyed it, whatever. There's a bunch of random comments. One person says black people, I mean, what? Lots of thank yous. Will you do a food challenge with Yummy Monday? Yeah. It's in the works. I want to do something really spicy because that'll be really fun, but it'll hurt a lot. So that'll be fun. Can you give us a tour of your room eventually? Well, maybe in the next couple of days. It's kind of boring, though, to be perfectly honest. I would get my webcam up right now and just show you around, but the webcam's in the perfect spot, and if I touch it, it's going to move, and I don't like that. Alright. It's Chris. Yo, 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 yo. Love you, bro. Do you like Kung Fu films? And if so, what's your best? And if not, why? You got to like Kung Fu. That got marked as spam for some reason. I don't know why. It's a legitimate question. Yeah, I love Jackie Chan films. Oh, wow, I don't even know if that counts as a Kung Fu movie, but I do like fun action flicks that are just, you know, just mind-numbing fun. I used to watch this TV show when I was young called Martial Law, with the guy who does the stunts for, he's the stunt coordinator for Jackie Chan movies, Sammo Hung, or at least he used to be, and that was a really fun show. Just you just stop thinking. He always tried to have some sort of plot, but it always came down to him fighting, you know. It was fun. Alright. Pornhub or RedTube? There's a difference? They do the same thing, mate. Do you like your life as it is right now? Yes. A year ago I was probably clinically depressed. I was so upset. Last year I was like having midlife crisis at 24 years old. Right now I'm so happy with my life. I'm just really, really happy. You have no idea. I'm just like, this whole YouTube thing's very fun. It gives me something to do. Gives me something to work towards, you know. I see myself grow every day. And if you guys enjoy it, then I'm very, very happy. Pony Society Gaming asks, hey, I'm not judging. Hey Shane, has Yummy Mash ever got you back for scaring him during the Slenderman video? Of course not. How could he get me back? And me, baby. Okay. Do you like living with Aaron? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We don't see each other too much. That's something. Like, I've got my room and he lives next door in the other room. We talk on Skype. We don't really talk to each other that much. We chat through the walls. Whenever I leave my room, I'll go something like boing boing or just something like that. It's just to like say hi, and he'll return. He'll just go you know, it's just like a guttural sound to just signal to each other that we're both alive still, I guess. But you know, we go out a couple of times a week. You know, we're not crazy and shit. We don't go partying or anything. But you know, we just talk about stuff, and you know, we're really good friends. But we like our space. I think that's why we're such good friends, because we both understand boundaries. Like, a lot of friends just like to be around you all the time, and like in your room all the time. Oh, let's do this together. And I'm like, kind of like doing my own thing. And that's pretty much what you need in a friend. What I need in a friend. Someone who is close to what you need. Let's see. Did you find it awkward starting YouTube? Like talking to yourself while playing games? And if so, any ways to get around it? Watch my first part of Final Fantasy X, and you'll see how damn awkward I was. Yeah, it's tough. It's really, really tough to just get into it. And I'd say the biggest problem is not talking as if there was someone around you, because that's something you can get around. It's the fear of people not liking you, the fear of either not being funny, not being likable, not being whatever you need to be. It's tough at first. You have to push through it. It's scary. It is fucking terrifying. Even Aaron said to me, you know, it's scary because, you know, it's what he thought as well. People won't like me. It's just, you know, the way they might look at me. I don't like me. I mean, most people don't like themselves, you know. I don't like me too much. So yes, it was awkward. And ways to get around it, just do it. Just talking to a microphone, talking to a camera, and keep doing it, and it'll just become second nature. Like someone I mean, I'm just talking as if I was talking to all of you. I don't see a camera in front of me and a microphone here. I just talk as if I'm talking to someone. And it, you know, it just gets easier with practice. I mean, at first it's really tough. Just do it more and you'll be okay. Dude, you guys are awesome, but not as awesome as Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. But the real question is, if you could be any class in an MMORPG, what would it be? Warrior, rogue, cleric, mage, and how would you be awesome as that class? Well, as far as being awesome, I tend to be very good at what I do, no matter what it is. Like I tend to take to things, so I'd probably be good at what I was at. As far as classes go, I've always loved archers. I guess they count as rogues. So I guess that. I don't know. Every time I pick up some sort of game like that, even back in the day with like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that, I'd always be an archer because I just love the idea of it. So I guess that's what I'd be. Do you have an Xbox? And if you do, what's your gamer tag? I do have an Xbox. I don't use it though. I just don't. Yeah. Shane is the best baby. That's a pretty good comment. Do you prefer Facebook or Twitter? Facebook. Twitter I don't use too much. I've got my own, you know, the fan page one where I just send out tweets of what video I've done lately, but I'd never use Twitter as a... The hashtag thing annoys me, the shortness, the indirectness. The Facebook is very personal. Twitter's very give and go. So I prefer Facebook. Do you watch the Olympics? If so, what's your favourite sport? I watched the Olympics. I don't like the Olympics. It took away our World Cup. Where's our World Cup? I want the World Cup in my country. Seriously, I can't believe so many people rallied for the Olympics over the World Cup. It's insane. A lot of you Americans wouldn't understand just how much the Football World Cup means to us. Even the European Championships, which is just between all the European countries, which we've just had. I think it was hosted in Poland and Ukraine. I can't believe it was hosted there and not here. This is the best country. We're probably not going to get it until I'm like 40. One big major tournament until I'm like 40. Which makes me want to cry, to be honest. Because I want to see my country as it was in 1996. When we last hosted a major tournament. Which was... I just want to be there. It was amazing. I mean, I've seen videos. It looks just insane. So, of course, my favourite sport, football. Something about Resident Evil 2 and being a huge wrestling fan. That's a good thing. Let's see. Who is your favourite character in Final Fantasy X? It could be anyone, even unimportant people or aeons. Who is my... Oh, Auron. Fuck. Auron, by far. Auron. Ooh. Actually, no. I think Jacked. I really like Jacked. He's so cool. I think I like Jacked and Auron a lot. Braska seemed pretty cool as well. You just didn't see enough of him. Alright, this has been flagged as spam. I don't know why. Let's see. I'm just reading it through. He wants... Oh, I don't really want to read it word for word because it's quite long. Pretty much, what are your feelings on handheld consoles? Did you ever own one? What are your favourite games for them? I've got a DS, a Nintendo DS, and I used to have all the Yu-Gi-Oh games for them. The problem with those was the cards used to be like a year out of date, and the decks you wanted to build weren't on it. I love the Phoenix Wright games. They're so much fun, and the Miles Edgeworth games. Fucking insanely fun. It's like objection. It's so much fun. You're in the courtroom and stuff, and yeah. You mentioned Kingdom Hearts for the 3DS. I have a real problem with that because Kingdom Hearts should be out for the PS3 or the Xbox 360 or the PC. It should not be on a handheld console. They should be making the big games that will come out and we will be able to play. It's like if they brought out a new Final Fantasy game and they've done this in the past for a handheld console. I want it on my TV. I want to be able to sit down and play it. I hate the idea of Kingdom Hearts on the 3DS. I want a new one. Let's have a look at this. That one was spam. Shane, you're a legend. What's the most trouble you ever got into? I got arrested when I was like 13 years old because me and my friend had a really good idea that we should go down to the local multi-story car park, stick stickers all over the cameras so they couldn't see us, because that will work. And and then unscrew the fluorescent light tubes and have lightsaber battles with them, and they smashed everywhere. And then we got and then we and then we chucked one off the ceiling, and it went into a million pieces near the road. I know, I was young. Stop it. And then we played some more lightsaber battles, and then the police car turned up, and I was like, "How the hell did that happen? How did they know?" I was such an idiot when I was a kid. I'm just a kid. Come on, guys. What's your favourite scary game? What got you into gaming? Thanks for your time. You're the shit, and you deserve more views. What got me into gaming? I grew up with gaming. I think most people grew up with gaming. Nothing got me into it. I just can't remember not having a game. I remember my first game, Alex Kidd, for the Master System. It was on a black and white TV as well, because we were a poor family. And I played that game a lot. And it was just, you get all your consoles, you play games. We have our consoles a bit late, like 4 or 5 years too late, but they were still fun. And it was just great. Just that got me into gaming. Favorite scary game? Slender. It's very cool. I like Slender because it's purely there's no scares. It's just, where is he? He could be behind me. You look behind you and he's there, and you're like, fuck, gotta get away. And then he might be there. And the trees. I love the intricate tree design, because the trees are pretty much the same size as the Slender Man. So you turn around and you think it's a tree. There's so many trees, you see trees. He's there. Or he's in the distance and he looks like a tree. That's the point. That's why it's so cool. And I don't like games where something's chasing you. Because that's not fucking scary. That's not scary in the slightest. Because, I mean, what happens when you die? Oh no, game over. You're not scared for your life. You're not scared. You're like, oh no, I might die. Oh, I'd better get away from this guy, because I'll lose the game. But if it's suspense, it's like, you turn around, Slenderman's there, you're like, fuck, that's scary. It's a shock. But when something's chasing you, you go, argh! If you hear that, you're like, oh shit. And then you're like, okay, I gotta get away. At that point, you've gone from being scared to, okay, I'm playing the game now. And that's why I don't feel there's too much in the way of being genuine when people play scary games. At that point, maybe when they get the initial scouts fear, but I don't think, like with PewDiePie I've watched a couple of his videos and he hams it up so much. It bothers me. That's one of the reasons I don't want to play scary games, because a lot of people just expect you to go and scare a lot, and it's just like I don't want to act. I don't want to act like that. That's maybe if I could find. I mean, Slender seems like a game where I'd be like scared, you know, bit fearful, but yeah, that's why I have a little bit of a problem with them. You should change your favourite DBZ character to Gohan like me. No. Any question? Would you ever visit the US? Yeah, I'm going to PAX East in April with Aaron. It's going to be really fun. Please do a Majora's Mask Let's Play. That game is awesome. I want to do it. I really do. It's really fun. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering, or have you ever only played Yu-Gi-Oh? I've never played Magic the Gathering in real life, but I've got the Magic the Gathering game on Steam because my little brother really likes it. Will you ever shave Yami's hair while he's sleeping? Of course not. How old is your little brother? He's not really my little brother. He's like 23. I just call him my little brother because, you know, he's always been my little brother. Let's see. What next? What would happen if you stumbled across Yamimash masturbating whilst turning his head 360 degrees to face you, shouting, "Come to the mash"? 360 degrees? So it's like The Exorcist when it goes all the way around. I'd probably leave and get fire and kill it with fire. I know Aaron does not have a license. My question is, do you have a license? If not, how do you get around? I imagine that means driver's license. No, I don't. England is a very small place. Everywhere is connected by public transport. You can get everywhere. It's a bit expensive and it's a bit annoying sometimes, but you can get everywhere. Everywhere is just, it's such a small place. I want to get my license. I've had a few driving lessons, like in May, and I just stopped doing it because of money. It costs a lot of money, but I do want to very, very soon. I think a lot of people didn't play the Pokemon TCG over the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG because they didn't understand how to play or bothered to look into how. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was explained in the show, so easier for kids to pick up and play. That's a really good point. That's usually the kind of thing that I'd say. At least that's what I did. Collected both Yu-Gi because I would understand it, and more importantly, play against people who could understand how to play as well. Yeah, that's a really good point about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I'd usually say that about why people aren't into Magic the Gathering as they are into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because with Yu-Gi-Oh! There was a TV show and you wanted to play the game because you wanted to be like your favourite characters or make your favourite deck. Magic the Gathering, there was no TV show, so it's purely a word of mouth, a marketing thing. You go into a card game shop, there's Magic the Gathering, oh, how do I play this? And if you're not, you know, there's no emotional interest, it's just you've got to like the game and you've got to have got into the game. So it's a lot easier for Yu-Gi-Oh! People to get in. I mean, Magic the Gathering is a very good game and people play it a lot, and it's very popular, of course. But I don't think it has that kind of viral Yu-Gi-Oh!-iness to it. The only problem is Yu-Gi-Oh! Being a kids game can never really have the prize money, it can never really have really massive prizes, which is a real problem because it could be really, really good in that way. Lots of money in it. Would you do a live stream of Pokemon Silver? No, because I'm not going to do Silver. But I'm going to be most probably doing a live stream of the rest of my Pokemon Nuzlocke walkthrough. That's why I haven't done one in a while. I'm just trying to get the live stream together. What's this say? Dude, you know wrestling is fake. Watch UFC MMA. It's where the real sport is. Of course I know wrestling's fake. I don't watch it because it's real. I watch it because it entertains me. I watch it because I enjoy the story. I watch it because I enjoy watching people. I enjoy it like I enjoy a movie. I suspend disbelief. I pretend it's real. I don't even pretend it's real. I look at it and I'm like, you know, this and this happens, and in my head it's like a story. It's like a movie. It's like, okay, this guy wants this championship. This guy goes after this championship, and he's been after it for ages, and he's been thwarted every step of the way somehow. But finally, the good guy gets what he's got coming to him, and it's a great moment and stuff like that. I don't really care too much about the in-ring action. A lot of people really love all the jumping, spinny things that people do. I just love it if it looks like a real fight, because you know that is kind of like a movie in my head. As far as watching UFC MMA, I do. It's great, it's fun, but you know, it's not wrestling. I mean, they're completely different things. I don't see why people actually make that, actually say that, because you know, they're two different things. Why would I only watch one and the other? What's your favourite desert? The Sahara's pretty good. That one in Nevada's pretty okay too. I'd imagine you're talking about dessert. I love strawberry cheesecake. I love ice cream. I'll go strawberry cheesecake. What type of music are you into? Really bad music, like Japanese anime music. Old 80s music. Anything I just enjoy, I guess. Like I wouldn't say that I'm like, oh, I'm such a big anime fan, I like to only have Japanese anime music. Oof. I don't even like the idea of saying that I like Japanese anime music, because it makes me seem like one of those hipsters and really crazy, creepy anime fans. But yeah, I just like what I like. I like stuff. Who is your idol, and why have you chosen a particular person? As always, keep up the great work, Shane. Idol, I don't know. But the people who have shaped me as a person, I would say, are my parents, my mum and my dad. And I look up to them. Because my mum and dad have made some stupid mistakes in their lives. They have never had a good job. They're pretty much really quite old now and haven't really got much money to their name. But they brought up 5 kids. They brought us up well. They made sure we had the things we needed. Maybe not the things we wanted, but they made sure. And they worked their asses off every day. They didn't stop for years, 18 years, you know, all the years that, well, it was probably like more close to like 30 years, because it was like my sister then through to my little brother. And the 18 years between that, just keeping those 5 kids. And to me, I mean, a lot of people really like hate on their parents and shit and think they didn't do too much for them, and a lot of people that's justified, but for me it's not. Yeah, I look up to my parents a lot, and if I could be like them, I'd be very happy. Are you a virgin? No, lol. I lost my virginity I lost my virginity very late, to be honest, at like 17. That's what I consider late. I had my first kiss at like 15. No, I've had more sex than... I mean, this isn't me saying, oh, I've had more sex than whatever. No, I've just had so much sex. I've had a lot of long-term girlfriends that, you know, that aren't, like, crazy, like, oh, we can't have sex today because of blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, we want sex, we can have sex, fuck. If Yami Mash was a hot girl, would you sex with Yami Mash and married her? I guess. If Yami Mash was a hot girl, like, does that mean he's still Yami Mash? That means he's a completely different person. Whatever. What do you think about the Avengers? Let's see. Fun movie. But I want the Justice League more than anything. You guys have no idea. They're bringing out Man of Steel next year. Then maybe they'll go get a Wonder Woman thing done, and then maybe we can get it done. Avengers was just a very fun movie. I enjoyed it a lot. And that's all of them. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed watching this. Leave your questions in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.